Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the heat flow through you.
You know,
Yeah.
when I first met Rashid, I met him in New York, but like I mean, like more like on streams. I wasn't like I didn't think he would hang out with us, right? Like I thought he was too cool to be with us or too cool to hang out with us. So I remember when he first joined us, and I was like, I was trying to be courteous. I was like, "What's up?" I don't know if I should call you Sir Rashid or your
Just
legal
president.
name or whatever, because he's like legends. He's legends before us, right? But then like the more we get used to him, the more we joke around with him. Like look at him now, he's fun to
He's
like
very
poke fun
short
at.
and direct.
Yeah,
Straight to the point. Very
and
few words.
it's so funny because a lot of people take him as like he's trying to talk down to us or talk down to whoever he's
No, he's
yeah,
just,
it's all
but we can't
it
tell people that because then
no,
there's the
no,
illusion.
yeah, it's all in fun, man. It's all what's up, Piggy? What's up, Alan? What's up, Ready Eddie? Bats in the Belfry. Figured comp pop pop. Piggy or Alan or anybody that wants to join in, let me know. I sent another invite to somebody else, but yeah, if you got, there's like room for 7 more people. So if you guys hashtag Rashed, he's gonna be pissed off now. What's up, Knight? What's up, D3?
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Good, man. How you
Going on?
been?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things are all about like let's chat. It's about anything. So if you want to bring up anything, like I have a couple things pulled up, but anything you want to bring up, that's cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Let's talk about those boxes. No, actually, I heard you on the collector's table today. You're making your rounds. You're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was a good show. I was like,
yeah.
yes.
My presence felt finally, I guess. I've been in the chats forever, so just kind of want to hop on some streams. Been wanting to do it, to be honest, but just finally getting to it.
You're gonna be upgrading your equipment soon. You're gonna get a mic. You're gonna get some headsets. You're gonna get all this stuff. Watch little by little.
I actually got a mic already. I got a key light and all that. I just haven't set it up yet, so just slowly but surely. So
yeah, it's all in fun,
His
man.
own
Like,
YouTube page.
yeah.
I know my audio is terrible. I watched one of the videos I was on. I was like, man, I sound like crap. But in due time.
Oh yeah.
That's what happened to me when my first time. I was like, "Ooh, these headsets are horrible. I gotta put an investment."
Nah, but yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, we talk about anything. So what's good, everyone? Like your vision. Anybody else that wants to join in, just let me know. I'll send you a link. But I want to talk to you guys about something. Like I know. Do you go by Dwayne or D3 or?
I don't even know, man. I just kind of made this D3 thing just to kind of make my name a little cooler. All my names start with D. That's why. That's where I come from. So I don't really care either or. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It might be another name change coming soon. To be honest, I'm just trying to feel it out and see what I'm comfortable with. So I'm cool.
Well,
anything you see it, I don't mind.
Someone will christen you with a new nickname, and then
yeah,
for me, yeah, Kennedy's my last name, but the sick one was the one that christened me Mr. Kennedy because of the wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everyone in the chat was just like Mr. Kennedy, Mr. I was like, all right, so now I guess that's my name now. All right, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, the chat will give you your name. Watch.
Yeah, I just don't want to be unlucky like Adam and get something like Predator.
Yeah. The Puerto Rican Predator. Yeah, that doesn't go too well. Like anytime I hear it, I'm like, oh shit. Like anybody hear that? No, but I want to talk to you guys about like the grails. Like is there like people are talking about like everything is going under market value. Like Superman Hush. Someone said they saw one for 1,600. The Superman Hush, the sculpt, and I was like, "Where'd you see that?" I would buy it again, to be honest, for 1,600. I'll put that in my living room or something. But do you guys think? Yeah, I mean, like customs. You call it customs, so like I'm sure those hold up in value.
Yeah, it depends. Some of them don't. It just depends on the studio, which ones you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, Chop Predator.
You saw that? Yeah.
That's messed up.
Dang. Wait. Your vision says PO Batman 1-to-1 everything 42. He did, or is he asking me to? Like that's.
No, I think he did.
All right. Well, that's crazy.
Good for him. I want to see the unboxing for that one.
in his garage or another house. But like Dwayne, like what's like a rare piece? Like what's a I don't know if grail or rare is the term to use, but I use grail because those are supposed to be rare. Like what's one that's crazy? What's a crazy grail for you?
For me, it would have to be I don't know if you know the custom Silver Surfer with the board standing up behind him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I got that one in kit version, and it's with a painter right now, but it took me forever to find that. It was super rare. People don't like giving it up. The guy I bought it from, I was on him for months to sell it, like probably like 6 to 7 months. I just kept, hey, you want to sell it? Hey, you want to sell it? And then he finally came around and was like, hey, if you want it, you can have it. So, I love that piece.
So you saying
So you
that
had it as
like
a kit and didn't bother painting it?
some
Say it
people, a
again?
lot of people do that.
Oh
Yeah,
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 he's like a kit collector. He's an Asian collector, and he
Mhm.
keeps most of his kits as kits.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know people kept it like that. Okay.
Mhm. Lee Yun Chow. I don't know if y'all ever seen him, but
Huh.
Bless
I
you.
don't know him, bro.
Gotcha.
But that one for me hit like all, you know, as far as grail, a personal grail, as far as how I view it. Like even if it wasn't a community grail, it would still be a grail to me because of how much I love that scope and the concept. But it's
Yeah.
also a community grail. It's rare. It hits all the marks. You know, no matter how you want to define a grail, that one for me hits all the marks.
I got lucky. I got to see that. Like I freaking I don't know if you've ever heard of him, the doctor of the statue community.
Yeah, I've heard y'all talk about him.
I live pretty close by him, and I've seen Hulkbuster through him. I've seen like that Silver Surfer you're talking about. I've seen that through him. I've seen that Silver Surfer, man. That it's the nice touch is like when his foot comes off the surfboard. Is that like little ripple effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that
love
a
that.
lot. Yeah, it's such a small touch, but what's up, Piggy?
Yo,
Iggy.
What's happening, fellas? How you guys doing?
Good, man. How you been?
Good.
Won't complain, man. Will not complain. Glad to see our guy Dwayne Davis, aka D3, on with us, man.
Finally,
AKA
man.
soon to be named something else. Watch.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I had something in the works. I'm gonna change it soon.
D4.
D4, yeah. But yeah, man. So that one. So I have to ask you, like, did you get that? You don't say the price or anything, but did you get that at like a fair price or over market value, or is that like
Fair, right at market value.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
So
we're in
I
those
had-
times where it's
I
crazy.
just talked them down off the shipping, and I just got it for a flat market value ship. But it was pricey. But that's one of those ones where it's like it comes up so rare on the market that to sit around and wait for a low price, there's no telling how long you can wait. But
Yeah,
it wasn't
man.
overpriced though.
Yeah, that's what that's what I used to hope for. Like I don't know if I told you the story behind this Superman. Like I got it for cheap. It was open box, but it was local, and it was just way below. But I guess Piggy, is there another like grail or rare piece that you've seen before that like you had the chance to pick up, or that now you have, or?
No, I had the Voltron, had the chance to pick it up and didn't get it. And then the Red Hulk, the same one that you have, I had the chance to get it and let it slip right through my fingers. So
Yeah. It's crazy though, right? They're starting to pop out of nowhere. Like all this like financial stuff is just hitting everyone so hard that these grails are starting to come out of like the woodwork and everything. But
so
like-
this lady did a TikTok video the other day, and she was saying like all these news channels keep saying that we're not in a recession or a depression or any of that. And she was like, but people are hurting. And like it got millions of views, like everybody popping in the chats and stuff like that. And like right after I saw that, I went to the groups and I saw like almost every statue that I have been on the hunt for a long time. They're all available in the groups. So people are definitely selling. Like I think they're just trying to cash out.
Yeah. It kind of sucks because like if you were to sell those pieces a year ago, like for double like what they were going for, like you'd sell them really quick. But now it's just like people aren't buying, man. Like I don't know what to say. That's scary, man.
Yeah, everybody's like it's for sure a buyer's market, and a lot of sellers are having to like negotiate. I won't say like the crackhead prices, but you definitely have to be willing to be a little flexible
Oh yeah. No one ever gets whatever they post it for anymore. So,
at all.
Kennedy, man, how about you? Like anything rare or?
I already own what I considered it a grail when it first dropped, and now it's one of those pieces that's hard to find, and that's the original Sideshow Gambit premium format exclusive.
Yeah. The
That
one with like
that's
the red base.
that is the one piece that I will actually say I will put in my will that has to be buried
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
It has to be with me in the afterlife.
Like a freaking Egyptian, man.
Exactly.
You're gonna be mad if you get there and it's not there. It's still at the cemetery. Grave robbers.
No grave robbers. This is gonna be high security, everything.
You know what?
Yeah.
I want to add, like right now, I'm actually wearing a Doom shirt, and Doom is my favorite character. And what's funny that is one of my grail pieces, and I got it from this guy right here that's streaming with us. And
The
that's
enabler.
pretty much-
I
Yes,
keep
sir.
hearing Dwayne Davis' name in the background. Dwayne hooked
Yep.
me up with this. Dwayne got me in
Yep.
contact with this. I was like, man, who's this guy?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool, though,
spend a
man.
little bit too much time on Facebook and learning about these statues, man. I gotta admit. But I'm all about like interacting and helping the community however I can, because the way I got on was somebody helping me out. A few people
Yeah.
out. So I always want to pay it forward. If somebody needs something, and I know the information, I let them know. If I have a piece somebody wants to sell, I'll look for pieces for people and let them know, hey, this is for sale. So, you know.
Oh, are you part of the group by
Shit.
chance? The chat group? Like we have a chat for all that. Are you part of that? I don't remember.
For
It's called-
the Anime Boys Rise Up.
No. that's
Oh.
one of the. There's
That's
another one called.
I saw, so I didn't join it because I'm not really into chatting about anime. But I'm not a part of it. I don't know about any other chat group.
Oh, okay. I'll add you to the other one. There's one that's called Casuals, Deals and Steel, or Steals and Deals.
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I think I've heard y'all mention that before.
Yeah.
Not in that group.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if anybody wants to be on, I'll add you guys. But yeah, that one's pretty good, man. A lot of people take screenshots of like, it's like people that see it within 3 minutes, they post it there. I'm just like, this is too much sometimes. I don't know if I'm the admin, but I don't know if I leave, like if it'll kick everyone out, because the deals are, it's like Jarhead says, it's too good to pass up. Like way.
There's an XM Storm on the market. It just went up on the market like 2 hours ago. It's
Yeah.
already pending. By the time I saw it, was already pending. And I'm thinking it was a steal of a deal because every other statue on that listing is a steal. So I'm like, maybe that Storm was at a steal price as well. I don't know what he put it up for though.
Like, what would you say the current market value for that thing is?
3,000 is fair.
Yeah.
You know, it can go up to 35, and 4,000 is a little overpriced, but I think some people will still pay it.
That's crazy, man.
3 or 4K.
Yeah. Hey man, that's a girl right there. Like, it's beautiful. I've seen it in person. One of the local guys here had it, Ryan, and he never sold it. I think he had like a broken like cloud on it or something. But yeah, when you see it in person, it's like, goddamn, the concept is beautiful.
I bought it a year ago, like almost like November of last year. But I don't know if you all know Nick Mango. Really good friend of mine. I bought his, and he didn't want to ship it because of how fragile it is to doing shipping. Like it wasn't packed right, so a lot of them came broken. So I told him I'd pick it up, and I just haven't found the time, to be honest. Almost a year later, I still haven't been up there to pick it up. It's in Pennsylvania, but he's holding it for me, and we talk all the time. So like it's still there for me to go grab whenever I'm ready, which I'm probably gonna do in November, towards the end of November. But yeah.
Well, are you in North Carolina, or were you at? Are you in Florida?
I'm in Georgia, in Atlanta with Piggy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. See, man, we're all on the East Coast, man. We gotta do like a meetup or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the spot that I was trying to get you guys to come down for, like where they have all these events and stuff, called Charlie's, the local spot. Yeah, Dwayne and I, we rolled over there a couple of times, man. It's a really nice spot, and I would like if whenever you guys get a chance, just all come down. We just pile up and go over there.
Yeah, okay.
That's in Atlanta, you said, or where's that at?
It's in Stone Mountain, so it's like Metro ATL, like 15 minutes outside of Atlanta.
I'll be in Atlanta for that anime con. I think it's the end of the month, so I think 22nd
Okay.
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll
you
meet up
got
with
it.
you guys. Yeah, I'll definitely
Sure.
link up with you guys.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I guess Dwayne, really quick, like, what's the idea? You said you're gonna get your Magic cases pretty soon for your setup.
Yeah, I got a deal with this guy who was selling 4 Max 140 pluses. But he recently, just 2 days ago, told me he's having a change of heart and just wants to sell it locally because he was gonna drive down to Alabama and drop them off for me. But now he's having second thoughts about driving with the product. So I still gotta. It's not for certain. Hopefully, still honors the deal, but he's not too sure. But if not, yeah, go ahead.
Is he around us? Like, where's he at?
He's in I forgot what he's in Michigan. He's in Michigan.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
if he's close by me, I could probably go pick it up real quick. But
Yeah, I thought about other solutions, but I don't know if those don't fall through. I have these garage shelves, and I'm thinking about from a site called buyrack.com. They have really nice shelves.
yeah,
Or I might just order some cases. It take like 8 to 10 months.
gotcha. Just do what what's his name Buck does. Do that fake background, and you should be good.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Yeah. So I was talking about grails, and this is one I've always wanted, but the price always kills me with this one. But I literally found this at the beginning of today. I don't know if you guys seen this one before.
Oh man. Yeah, the price on that one is crazy.
Yeah. And
The
this
last-
one's kind of look at the back of it. That's insane.
The lowest I've seen that for recently, I think, is 8,500.
Yeah. Yep.
And then if
But-
it has like the other proximity items, it goes all the way up to 10K.
This one says $1,500, and there's 2 available somehow.
Yeah, you already know what that means.
Yeah.
Where's it? Look for the
China.
There you go. It's a recast.
Yeah.
It's a recast. Next.
I was like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm gonna freaking
Nope.
like go for it, and yeah, I'm not gonna risk it, especially with that shipping right there, $700 for shipping. Like, I'm never gonna get that back. So, but yeah, man, like that's why I was like, man, grails are going crazy, but this is one that I've never seen go down, like in price.
It's a great piece, but I just don't understand that market value right now. I don't think any piece deserves to go that high. Especially, it's not like a Hulkbuster size piece. It's I don't know how many get put or made, but I know it's not like super limited. I don't know.
It does have a lot of
Oh, all
characters. It has like Iron
All these companies
Man.
throwing out big numbers. They figured, hey, if they could throw big numbers, I could throw big numbers, and
Yeah.
I'll catch some crazy person. I'll pay it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Glass USA, my man D3 has the Exodus statue in the background. Yeah, buddy, I've got. Oh yeah, you posted that in the group, man. Like I was wondering what that was. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's one of my top pieces right now too.
Recast. Yeah,
See?
yeah. I won't even risk it. But it's definitely one on my radar. But I'm never gonna pay that much, $8,000 for that. I don't care what's in there, but.
I just don't understand. I don't understand the price point at all. Like maybe when the low key show first came out, I could see, okay, maybe you're riding the waves at a hype of the television show, and that it's I just 8,000 is a bit steep for that. I don't get it.
Okay.
There's statue collectors out there, man, that pay that. That's the only way it got to that price. Someone already paid that price.
Oh,
You know?
the future collector.
Yeah, that's D4 right there.
Right.
The whole collection behind D3 belongs to him already. So
Yeah. He's the
that's
heir.
funny, huh? He's the heir. Yeah.
Someday, son, this will be all yours.
Yeah. Everything the light touches. That's cool, man. Well, I mean, we talked about the Batman, the Queen Studios Batman, and the Queen Studios like everything else. Like, do you guys want to check that out again, or you guys done with all that stuff?
Oh, I think I've had my fill.
You had your fill,
And
yeah.
was- Or say.
So
My question is, did you happen to go back and find anything wrong with it? Is the real question.
No, I zoomed in like crazy, you know. I was trying to figure it out, but
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. You can't find anything wrong with it.
So I wanted to mention while we're all together, like, so as disappointed as I was in the Michael Jackson bust last week, I was equally like impressed by that Terminator bust. I think that Terminator bust is amazing. Like if I had the space for it, I'm trying to figure out where I would even put it, but man, that thing is amazing.
That's like the one piece that I've heard multiple YouTube say like they would sacrifice 2 statues, 3 statues, like stuff behind them in order to get that piece. Because that piece is like $4,000, I think, $5,000.
But if that's your only Terminator piece, then you're gonna want some proximity pieces, and then you're going back down the rabbit hole.
Then you're gonna want a life-size T800.
Yep.
Like I was
do it.
Like me and Steve were talking about it last night. It was like maybe this is the new niche thing where you have a big proximity bust, and then you have like the little
statues around in it. Yeah,
that tells a story. I think this is the new it factor that's gonna get collectors all riled up.
I think that's a good look because years ago, Queen Studios, they did a Black Panther bust, and I still see it from time to time on YouTube, but on eBay, but I don't want to pay that like crazy shipping from China for it. But somebody got it and they posted the pics, and they had like all they had was busts, and they had like 1 or 2 like quarter scales or 6 scales surrounding the bust. That was their whole collection, and it looked amazing.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot to make a statement. Yeah. But I do agree. If they wanted to, they could have made a regular version that didn't have that deluxe sized base with story. They could have just put a simple T2 base, or simple base that's a plaque that says Terminator 2 Judgment Day on it. Keep it simple like that.
But the Arnolds in the back are removable, right? Are they?
No, they're not removable. No.
I just because it looked like the endoskeleton head looked like it could slide out of the base.
Oh, actually,
because I thought I saw 2 different versions of them back there.
Yeah, because I know you could take off Arnold when he appears in the beginning of the film.
What's up, Dennis?
What's up, Dennis?
I think so, but like what I wanted to bring up, so there's that one, right? And then there's this one right here. I don't know if everyone forgot about this one. This was like on everyone's radar when it got announced. But this the Prime 1 Terminator 2 one. Do you guys remember this one? This got announced like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So the problem is, and what everyone's having with Prime 1, like it goes up for PO, but constantly your delivery gets pushed back. Just like I'm waiting for Black Adam. It's been pushed back, and they just emailed me now that it's like coming between December and March. So it's really hard to get excited for Prime 1 because you never know if it's gonna come before you die.
Okay.
I mean, it finally comes. You're like, what is this?
And the difference is, where the bust you have a clean portrait, whereas the Prime 1 you're getting the battle damage. And I think John was saying it when this first dropped was like, "Oh, I wish I had the rose box. I wish I had the clean portrait."
So maybe somebody was listening. Like we were saying, put the bust in the middle and put the the regular statues on the side of it.
This would be a baller move right here. Terminator bust next to the Prime 1 T1000.
Yeah.
That's another level, man. That's like Mr. X level right there. That's crazy. I still think this looks good, man.
Both are equally good.
It was great. Yeah. Pair them up. I think they would pair up.
Really hell yeah.
That's like 7 Gs right there. I think this costs
even if you have those 2,
that could be the collection.
Yeah.
I like how you said it don't matter. That's what an addict says.
I mean, one people paying like
you gotta want this life.
People paying like 16 Gs for the Final Fantasy statue, so you still don't even reach half of that with just these 2.
That's crazy. But Yeah, man. I was thinking about getting this one, and then like that bus came out. I would never touch a bus, man. I can't take the whole thought process of like having Arnold in my statue collection room. You know, I feel like I put up my hat on him, my glasses on him, like have him take a selfie with him every day, or I don't know. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't personally like movie pieces. I don't like, having a representation of a real person, like, in my collection. It's kind of weird to me. I definitely appreciate them still, but it's just a little thing that I have.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
movie pieces either because
But I do collect.
everyone.
I do collect movie pieces through Hot Toys. So all my Hot
Okay.
Toys are movie pieces. But if it's any I usually display them with the helmet. Like I have a few Iron Man. I keep them all with the helmets on. Spider-Man, I always keep the helmets, the uniform intact. So I just don't care to see an actual person in my collection. That's like
Yeah, like I'll do movie props or replica props, like I got the John Wick markers and all that, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna get an
It
actual life
depends.
size.
It just
I mean, it
for me
depends.
it
Yeah,
depends.
yeah.
Some I'll do
people are like
comic.
that,
I mostly prefer comic pieces, but like I have the Iron Studios Falcon, which is like the Anthony Mackie representation, and I love it.
With the
So
wings.
it's just it's just kind of what grabs you, or for me, what grabs my attention. So sometimes it's going to be a comic book piece. Sometimes it's going to be a movie piece.
Well, at the same time, they have yet to make a comic version of Captain Falcon.
But not a licensed version, at least.
No,
Yeah.
not a licensed version. Yeah, people are waiting. It's like, no, he gives the Mackie. It's like, all right, well, how about a comic book?
I think there's a custom Captain Falcon.
He got the red on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like another thing I wanted to ask you guys really quick too is like Queen Studios has been like quiet all year except until now, right? Till like October. Do you think like a lot of other companies should like take that in consideration, like not announce anything for like 3 months, for a quarter, for like 3 months, and then like every 3 months they announce what they have coming up? Or do you think
we don't know what they did? I feel like maybe they were just reworking in-house, working on better scopes, maybe working on the QC issues, all that on the back end, so that going forward they could put out a better product, because they already see who's out there: Prime One, XM, LBS, whoever, and then they were like, okay, well, we need to step ourselves up from everybody else. How are we going to do that? All right, let's take a break and reorganize. So maybe, to me, that's what I think they did. I mean, unless, otherwise, but waiting a few months and then dropping a bomb like that definitely got us all talking. So clearly it was a right move on their part.
I agree. I'm sure they heard us saying week after week, where's Queen Studios? What's going on with Queen Studios? Because it was like you heard nothing from them. So I'm pretty sure they watched the shows. I think they're all watching the shows here and there.
Yeah, like for example, XM Studios, it hasn't done that crappy, dark, shadowy reveal yet. Like that's cool. Sideshow, I feel like Sideshow is getting away from those like overspray stuff. Like they're not doing overspray on a lot of their newer ones. But I don't know, man. But I think it'd be best if like XM Studios or Sideshow does it like every 3 months, like a Prime One showcase, like but every 3 months for like Sideshow or XM. They do like a big ass showcase online and then they reveal it that way.
But but like with Prime One, you got to be ready to ship. Then if you're gonna only like reveal stuff once a quarter, we can't wait another.
So much
I am, man. I'm very upset. we can't wait like 3 to 6 months to see what you're gonna be working on, and then another year and a half for it to go up for PO and possible delivery. That's insane.
You know what I like to see? Again, this is in my crazy mind. Do what Apple does. Do the announcement, and then it was like, pre-orders start next week. We start shipping next month. Boom! Yes. Everyone's gonna fucking get lit. You kidding
That's
me?
what PCS is doing right now, right? They announce their stuff and then they give you like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't know. I like a little bit of time.
Pre-order, but you still have to wait till like next year to get it. I'm talking about you announce it, pre-order goes up next week, and then you get it next month. But
Oh
they
crap!
already did. Like it's like, yeah, it looks great, right? Yeah.
Do we
Like,
still
you get
have
it
payment plan options? Because for those of us that occasionally have multiple POs out there, that's going to be hard to be like, I'm getting this today. Oh, I got 5 other POs out there.
Credit cards give you the monthly payments.
Nah, that's a dangerous territory right
That interest too, yeah. That. Whoa.
Yeah, I like it slow and steady, man. Just like little consistent reveals and announcements here and there. But I think what Queen did is, it's risky because if you wait that long without making any announcements and then you drop a bomb like that, you really gotta have confidence that the items you are announcing is gonna garner that attention. Because if they had did that and the pieces weren't up to standard to the community, everybody would be like, "Y'all went silent," and they came back and announced this crap. So it could work out really well or really bad. So there's really no middle ground for it. So
See, that's a perfect example though. Like they up their game and quality. Like I don't like Prime One's new Snoke, Snope, the Harry Potter one. Yeah, they call it Snape. They call it like a prestige line because like the artists are like doing it. The artists are painting it themselves or something like that. And I feel like if they just did the whole 3-month wait, like the quality would boost that statue up without having to pay those prestige or premier prices. Like I'll save us.
Now you have Hot Toys coming out with their, was it masterpiece line or whatever?
The artisan line.
Whatever, same shit. It's just a big fancy way of saying, "Hey, we're gonna charge you more."
Yeah.
Man.
I wonder if, like, during the time that we were waiting to hear from Queen Studios, if they had field agents, like maybe in the groups or you know what I mean, talking to different people and saying like, what is it that people are hungry for, or what is it that we could knock out the park that everyone will line up to sell. I'm thinking you have to be doing that type of research, because if not, like D said, like that's extremely risky to come out and people may say, I don't like that, and then. I mean, I'm not hating on them, but that's kind of when I first saw that Michael Jackson, I was like, man, what is this garbage? Like,
that one they need to really rework on.
Yeah, I was upset. I was like, this looks more so like, no disrespect to her, but it looked more so like Gladys Knight than it did Michael Jackson. But then when I saw the Terminator, I got it.
At first, I saw Tootie from
Facts of Life.
But then I started seeing Janet, young Janet, from like Different Strokes. With that hair. But I think what it is again, it's little things like the cheek and the chin. It was too defined.
I don't think
if you look at the photos, it wasn't as
it's hard to capture that smile.
Defined. Yeah.
They shouldn't have did a smile, or if they did, maybe had a popcorn in front of him like in the Thriller video or something like that. But
or at least the zombie face.
Yeah.
I mean,
little werewolf swap out or something like that. But yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're hearing it, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna rework it somehow and tweak it up a bit.
Well, not just us, but everybody. There's been like multiple YouTubes where they talked about.
Yeah, it's not like it's a small group.
Yeah. I know some people like it. There's a couple of things that are missing, like the bushy hair, like more fluffier hair. Like it had more volume or something.
So yes. Looks like that ventriloquist really too. So it's like doesn't.
So I think had that been the only piece that they dropped for a while, I would have been like, man, what were they doing all this time? But thankfully, they dropped the Terminator right after.
Hold on. The Armory has now been shown, weapons and all.
I'm on their website right now.
I need to see this.
I know, right?
I'm kind of curious now.
80. Is this it? Christian Bale? No, that's not it. You're curious because you're gonna get it, Anthony?
Hell no, I'm just curious. I want to know. We've been talking about this Armory for the past 48 hours. It's like,
yeah, I know.
All right, okay.
That's the thing that's gonna cost like $42,000, right?
Yeah.
What? Did you say 42,000?
With the Armory, it boasted up to 42 grand.
42,105.
And what's the edition size on that?
30.
Not if I had $1 billion. There's no way.
You don't ever know,
Really?
man. You gotta see it. You gotta see it before you. Maybe it's.
I mean, can I put it on? Does it actually function like when Tony Stark is wearing it?
Exactly. That's what I keep saying about the Iron Man armor too. Because it's like, if I'm gonna spend that money, can I put it on?
Yeah, I needed to like give me the holograms and everything.
Yeah, like the flaps should move and everything. Like, don't just
light
stand
work. Dang. Well,
I think Viz is trying to tell us he's a secret millionaire.
I'm telling you, like someone said the other day, like 500 monthly payments easy. I don't know if I could do that. That's a little bit too much.
That's a college loan you're paying off, man.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
Must include a full-size drivable tumbler. Hell yeah.
I was thinking more of the Bat Pod, but okay, I'll take a tumbler too.
Yeah. Well,
What's his
Cyber,
wife's name? Pepper Potts. Like all of that better be included.
that'd be cool. Well, Cyber, if you could get us that info or send us some pics, that'd be cool. I don't see it here, but maybe it's on the. Well, let me check their website real quick. Queen Studios shop. It's funny because a lot of the stuff new I found on this website, man. Like no one goes to the website.
They've been quiet for so long.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
I actually like that dark side bust.
I love that dark side bust, man.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at the detail in the face, man. The neck.
Yeah.
The chin.
Freaking chest and everything. That is like Omega sign. That's crazy. I don't see it yet. We'll see. What's up, toys? Tony Stay Frosty. Paying credit cards with average to high interest is bad for your credit and rating, especially paying a high balance month to month. Payment kills your credit and you pay more over time.
Yeah.
I guess that deserves that clip. You gotta want this life.
Yep. You gotta want this life.
But yeah, man, like that's something else. Wonder Festival. When does this start? Do you guys happen to know? Wonder Festival Shanghai?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it starts tomorrow. Okay, I thought it was today.
I'm liking a lot of the sneak peeks I've seen of a lot of stuff here. It seems like, you know, for the Asian companies, this is their big con of the year. Because I've seen a lot of reveals from other companies, like some anime companies that I pay attention to. They reveal some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna pull up right now. Yeah.
Yeah, Hex Collectibles. And then Itachi. Oh man, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
But I love Naruto too.
The anime boys are getting everything right now, man. They're partying it up right now. So this is from so Hex, like you said, like Hex Collectibles booth at Wonderfest.
Yeah. Itachi. I don't really like resin, but this looks amazing. The colorful resin.
Yeah,
I wish Ghost Rider had that resin.
And Hashirama, this look. I was waiting for this reveal too.
This is good.
These are 1-4.
Bleach. Look at that. Man, it's gonna be a good show tomorrow. It's tomorrow and the rest of this week, I guess.
I'm not sure. I don't think it's the whole week. At least tomorrow and Tuesday.
This looks really good. Oh, 1 second. Someone sent me pictures. I think somebody sent me pictures. 1 second. It's the Armory. Let me show you guys. I don't want to look at it. Chris Silva, thanks, man. Here you go.
I knew it. I was saying it looked like it was probably be something like how the Dark Knight is, where he came up from the ground and stood inside and had all the weapons all around.
Each gun is reloadable, and each gun has the ammo already built in. So
they might as well have just made the real Batman suit for you to crawl into.
Big Silva, thanks again, man. This is crazy.
To me, that's not big enough for 42,000.
There's no way.
You don't think so?
I would say maybe 25, maybe 30, but
Well, 42,000 includes the suit and everything.
yeah, I'm taking
You
that.
got it
into
for
account.
shipping.
I would say, yeah, 32, 35 probably, but
And I'm guessing it comes with everything in front of it too. The whole
yeah, like the
whole shebang.
yeah,
I
it
want
probably
the
folds
whole-
out, to be honest.
Like the whole bat cave,
Yeah,
like the bats.
That
everything.
needs its own room.
that's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy that it's 1-to-1, man. Like, I'd be happy just to get the Hot Toys version, and then zoom
God
in
bless-
like crazy
God
with my
bless the
camera.
30 people
That's insane.
These people have to be like the ultra diehard.
You gonna get this D3?
I don't even collect Batman. Oh,
Don't say that too, don't say that
I
too
wonder
loud,
if John's gonna get it. Oh yeah,
John has to get this, man. This will be in the corner or something. Be perfect. It's insane. I'm gonna build my own. I think
Like,
you could, man. It's not
I would have
too
to
bad.
like even like at the end of my life, I would be like, "Are you gonna transfer my conscious over to this
I know.
to this thing, man?"
You,
All
they
right, so
better.
I'm gonna have to give up a kidney, part of my liver, some plasma. I mean, I'm giving up the whole. Maybe I might have to give up an arm for this one too. Who knows?
the shipping will probably bring it close to 50K.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I was saying for 42K at least. Only a
Free
phone.
shipping, right?
Yeah, and it's limited to 30. I mean, come on. I mean, it takes a special person to really want this. The
Yeah.
least you
Well,
can do is
that's why
hand deliver.
it's like limited to 30. I think it said.
Now he personally
You mean
deliver to
free?
that person. Make sure Christian Bale is with you
Better
to
come
give
with
it to that
autograph.
person.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
No way.
pretty
That's-
nice, man.
Yeah, that's
But getting back to D3 and anime, this looks badass, man. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that looks dope. I don't even know where that's from, but that looks great.
It says Blizzard, so it's probably one of those games.
video games.
Okay.
Yeah. Your version said my girl would leave me. Oh wow, look at that. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what's it called? Knights of the Zodiac. This is good. I forget this character's name though.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like the enemy boys are freaking rejoicing right now, I'm sure, after seeing those pictures. But
That resin, that fire resin does look really good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
good.
Tachi. Yeah.
It kind of puts like the Ghost Rider to shame. And
Wow.
even some of the Phoenixes that I saw.
Yes, give it to the Phoenix suit. That would have.
Like the
I had
fried
a
chicken
feeling-
Phoenix, she would look great with this.
the
Oh
chicken parm
yeah, the sideshow one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually a good idea.
That's something like what similar to what Iron Studios did with their Phoenix. It looks
Silver
similar to
Temple.
that. Yeah.
Look at this thing, man. The little helicopters on top.
Wow.
I didn't even know Iron Studios did a Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really dope.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that look
Where are
Pacific
these?
Rim.
This is Pacific Rim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
This is that Shanghai thing. Wonder Festival. Woo! It has the what are the monsters called? The
Kaiju?
yeah, the cat. Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Man, they gotta power all these up. What are they doing here? Dang, it's cool that they
Yeah,
have the
figured
whole
it
line
was
already
the
built.
USB, not the maybe the power plug. Ain't no batteries.
Ooh, I seen this one.
Wow.
It has like a
Okay.
rotating saw. This is supposed to compete with Prime One, supposedly. Like this is like a Chinese company.
Looks so good. Look at the water.
Yeah,
Water effect. But that one's
Looks
dope with
good.
the helicopters.
I love.
Look at the color on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That light up is amazing.
Waste Studios is their name.
Yes.
Oh, they did the Megazord, Orange
Yes,
Megazord.
he did.
And they got a Thunder Zord coming out as well. They were revealed a few days ago.
They're killing it right now.
That
Yeah.
movable stuff is like innovation right there. I've never seen that
cool.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most companies would have kept it standard. All right.
And see,
Man,
Anime
that
Boys,
water, yeah.
they got it. Yeah, this is amazing. I never saw this Nerdy Sphere. Here, I'm gonna go on their website real quick. See if they got anything else. Oh, they got video of this thing. Anybody picking this up?
No.
Nah, not for me.
The price is too much, right? I think it's like 2,200, 2,300,
I think it's like 21.
21.
I kind of want to see more classic suits done. Every time you get an Iron Man, it's a modern suit, and it's like to see the Silver Centurion piece parts down there is more exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly.
Yeah, because I like some of like the Hydro suit, the space suit. Didn't he have Thor armor one time? Come on. If you could do 1 billion Spider-Mans, you could do this Iron Man.
I like the rotating base.
Yeah, rotating base is a nice touch to it.
It's just it's too expensive and it kind of takes up too much room. I guess remember we saw that dude that had a whole his whole collection was Iron Man. And he had him on like the white podiums. Like I think that would look amazing in his collection.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronnie Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's crazy. I've never been on this group, so I'm just gonna scroll down real quick. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so anime statue. Here's another one right here.
You want the LED lights?
Oh, that's how they put them in. I never knew that.
Yeah,
that's
yes.
But I think that's it, man. So I guess the rest of the con is this coming week. So yeah, Queen Studios, XM's gonna be there. A lot of groups are gonna be there, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good, I think. It's cool to see that Armory finally, though. I don't think D said, I don't think it warrants that cost. That's a little bit too much.
There's no way. This is no way.
42 grand. I think I could spend several months in Europe backpacking.
Yeah.
Going on like a wild adventure.
Go to Puerto Rico for a couple months, come back, and then
We'll get a nice, souped up car.
Man, just everything you could do. You could.
Exactly.
It's endless. There's no way.
There's no way. I mean, that pricing, that piece is not geared towards our level of collecting. But
I think even if I were a billionaire, honestly, I would be like 42. Even if that's like $10 to me at that point, I'm just like, what else can I do with this?
You'd have to be like a diehard Batman fan, billionaire. Like if John was a billionaire, that would be like, no question. Like there's at least 30 of those out there. That's what that item is for.
This is in art. So there's footage already of like all the stuff now.
I think because they're a little bit ahead of us. They're probably already Monday, I think.
Yeah, it's Monday afternoon there.
Yeah.
This got posted 14 minutes ago, man. So InArt's doing the Joker now, looks like. I don't think it works. I think like this you have to get in a statue for.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen the movie. I love it. Thor was great. But it's also one of those movies you really don't want to watch over and over again. Like, other.
You watch it once and that's it.
Yeah, it's one of those thought-provoking films that makes you change the way you think, and you're like, all right. And even it's popped up on TV, and it's like, I don't have the urge to watch again. There's like very few films are like that. So it's like, I've seen Schindler's List. I don't feel like watching it like several times over.
Oh, they got the Hobbit. That's cool.
Oh, okay. Finally, they're showing the Hobbit some love.
I like The Hobbit. I know a lot. I like Lord of the Rings more than The Hobbit, but I do like The Hobbit. Dang. You get they got the freaking Superman license too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait, that don't look like Chris Reeve.
Yeah, the hair needs to be fixed up a little bit.
Face to be fixed.
And the face.
Yeah, the face. Too.
Judging from here, it's like
Maybe it's the expression or the way they.
it was like King
have-
Charles with the S curl.
That looks like
It does, man. That's all. It does, Anthony. Wow.
Oh, they got this guy too.
Okay.
Very
Excuse
cool. You get any in-art D3?
No, they're not really making figures that really I mean, they're great figures, but they don't really interest me. When it comes to figures, I really like heavily armored pieces, things like that.
Yeah.
Iron Man and War Machine are just really intricate costumes.
I think they need to do a softer white background and the light's not so bright. Because it makes the skin tone on the figures look
Pale.
not that appeasing.
He looks like he's sick, man.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, they got Batman? I didn't know they had Batman too.
Wow. I think they're doing those are 112, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Yeah, these look a lot
Yeah,
smaller
like-
than the other ones.
They're doing 112. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, man. That's wow, they are way small. Wow. And this is the stuff they already put out. Oh, Mark Pearson. What's up, Mark? Marky Mark. Joker. I'm gonna try to fast forward. These are like a little bit older. The Batman. Man, they're probably gonna do a lot of streams tonight, like since all this because the freaking 1/6 figure guys that they like stream right after it comes out. They're like right on it.
Okay.
That looks creepy. I don't know if I get that.
So, Casual, you remember the other night I told you I PO'd my first 1/6 scale figure, which is the Hot Toy Spider Punk. So I was telling one of my buddies that does a stream with like all the Hot Toys collectors. And he's like, well, when that finally comes in, man, you got to come on with us and unboxing. I was like, nah, man, they're a whole different type of ball game than the statue.
Yeah.
I figured, man, congrats. I'm a PO it too, but I'm gonna wait a little while.
They're
Man,
very critical, man. You're gonna get like
I think I want the Miles G. Morales too.
yeah, I was gonna ask you, get the whole
The
line.
dope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm just trying to pace myself.
Oh, look at
Same.
the Michael Jackson on hand. You saw that?
Yeah. I'm like waiting for him to go already.
I know. This
I
is
want
a
to see
cool
this no
piece.
more.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it looks better in the picture, I think.
This looks terrible, man.
Really?
I'm not feeling the my
I'll feel it.
Holy shit.
I got a T-Rex.
T-Rex is
Oh, here we go. The
There we go.
Man.
Terminator. They got two of them on freaking. So yeah, you could move the stuff on the base. Like you're right, Kennedy. You see that?
Yeah, because it looks like you could just pull out the skull.
Yeah.
That's right.
Doesn't it look a little bit too soft? Like looks like it's probably the lighting.
I think it's the lighting there. It's way
Yeah.
too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I
Really,
had the
they don't
room
believe
and
in
the money,
You have the room and the money. You get both of them.
Oh,
No,
okay. I see what it is.
I get the one, and then like we were saying earlier, put the prime one pieces on the side of it, and that would be it.
See,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
two parts to the front. You can either display it with Arnold when he time travels to the past, or you could display it without him on it.
Oh, there's the 1-to-1.
Man.
We've been talking about this one for a little bit.
That
does
dark
not
side.
look. No, the Joker. It's 1-to-1 scale.
I know he went by so fast.
He looks too skinny, man. Heath Ledger was thick, you know.
He looks like Pennywise. Where the hair is combed over and stuff.
Man, this guy's probably a Hot Toys collector. He's skipping all these statues, man.
I know. Ooh, that hair, man.
The hairline, I don't know what they're doing with that.
Oh man, here we go. The Iron Man.
I saw an Iron, but I could have sworn I saw a Spider-Man.
Here, I'm gonna go back. Oh, the Armory's there. Oh shit. Yeah, there's like a half-scale Spider-Man right there. You saw that?
Yeah. Okay, that's what that is. Half scale.
It looks like it.
Well, hopefully he'll get to it.
Yeah, I'll just wait around.
All right, next year we're gonna send Piggy out there.
Yeah.
He'll be our correspondent.
Expenses paid. Hey, I'm ready.
There's the Armory. Dang, the Armory looks big, man.
Yeah, it does look bigger than the picture that you showed a while ago.
Yeah, it looks way bigger. I want that pedestal to come with a freaking 42,000.
It should.
Like everything in that room should come with it.
Literally, yeah.
Look at it. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Yeah, that's gonna take up like a room right there. That's a lot. That's what, like 6 feet by 8 feet by. Yeah.
Swear to me.
All right, man. This guy better go around.
Where's Rachel?
It looks good though. I think that probably looks. Oh, I saw that Spider-Man again.
Excuse me. Get behind the line. Get behind the line.
You gonna step on the platform?
You better not.
Exactly. Just get all up in there.
That's the one I was gonna buy too, right?
Is that the Iron Man that Mr. X has?
No, this
that's
is a
the one
new
the
one.
walk-
This is new right here. This is 1/3. I don't think that they've ever done 1/3.
Oh, the takeoff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna send Piggy next year, man. F this guy.
Hey, he told you blew past the Spidey. All right. I didn't want to see it anyway.
I know, right? I'm sorry, the Joker looks too skinny.
But he keeps fixating on that Joker, so I wonder if that's what they're there to buy, like, or what their main interest is.
That
how
looks
good that-
exactly like
Oh, yeah.
Arnold. Just to give everyone the heads up, this is from Primo Collectibles, in case anyone's
Okay.
interested. All right, man, that's some good stuff. Woo. Here's one more. There's one more video. The red pops on this freaking Iron Man. That's what I was worried about. It's popping right now.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in that 1/3 takeoff that we just saw.
Of Queen Studios.
Mhm.
Alan says Arnold looks a little bit too small for me. This red is popping, man. I don't know if the color's picking up. It looks amazing.
Hey, JoJo said the same thing. Like, this stuff looks way too small.
Yeah, I got the sense too. It's probably the cameras they're using. It's probably a different aspect ratio. But dang. Hopefully that's not all from Queen Studios. Hopefully there's more.
So on the subject of like what we were just watching and like the different aspects and viewing ratios, Casual, you're always like grabbing different cameras or trying out different things with the computer setup. What do you recommend for like when we're in the field? Because like I do it with my phone most of the time because I never remember to grab a camera.
Yeah.
But like if you had to have one device to kind of like record out in the field, what would you recommend? Like when you're at the Comic-Cons.
Yeah, I always say like your phone, but always turn your phone to the side so you get that wide angle, and then you also get like the widescreen. But like on everyone's phones, there should be like a what's it called? For me, it's called. Do you have iPhone by chance, Piggy?
Yep.
You got iPhone. So there is portrait mode. In portrait mode, you go from portrait mode, you scroll to you get to let's see what's it called. I'm not no expert either. On the top left, you'll see a weird F looking thing. I'm sorry, on the top right.
Yep.
You'll see a F, and you want to scroll. You'll see like a little scroll on the bottom, and you want to change that to 1:4 ratio.
So when I press the F, it goes down to like, okay, I see it. It's natural light. It's before it. So change it to 1:4. Like mine just has 1 and 2.5.
1 and 2. You can't.
No, I got it. Yep.
Yeah, you gotta scroll it a little bit. But if you go to 1:4, that way, like when you see how I'm looking clear like crazy, and everything behind me is like looking like really blurry or whatever. It just picks up whatever's in front of you. Dang, I look good. It's like, no, I'm telling you, that's the perfect.
Go on, this fucking guy.
Yeah, that's the perfect like. If you want to record stuff, that's the perfect thing to do if you ever record stuff.
Now I know when going to Comic-Con now.
Yep.
Yeah.
But sorry to interrupt, but I'm about to get out of here really quick. I wanted to head over to Cool Game and see what they got going on.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
definitely, man.
Yeah, Casual, thanks for having
Good
me.
hanging out with you.
Yeah, man.
All right, sir.
Come on whenever you want.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. Have a good rest of your night, all right?
You too,
All right,
man.
D.
See you, man.
Have a good night.
Bless y'all.
Yeah, like I wish people were asked that more often, like how to record at Comic Cons, because that's all people do is just like literally like
they
bring
use
your
the
camera
setting that
out.
automatically comes up. Yeah.
So like the place that we're trying to get you to come down to, or everyone to come down to, I try and like promote different vendors there at that spot, and I'm always recording exactly how he just said, like just holding the phone up, and I'm like, what is everybody else using to get like clear quality? And I was like, dang, let me just actually use the tools that I have in front of me.
Yeah,
I know being at IT Steve, you're like, damn it, I say that 80 times a day. Just use the tools. That
yeah, it's so funny. Like if you just ask somebody,
so you go to portrait.
You go to portrait mode. On the top right, you'll see that F.
Oh, okay.
You click on that F, and on the very bottom, you scroll to the left.
I'm old school. I'm texting myself the instructions.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks.
Turn it to the side first, though. You gotta turn it to the side angle.
It's good. It's good though, man. Like, if you guys ever have any of those other questions, man, like definitely ask. Everything else on
question. I have a question.
Yep.
And it's kind of. It may be a hot button topic. It could strike a nerve with somebody. But I was thinking about this after seeing the Maestro piece. And don't get me wrong, I like the Maestro piece. It is very detailed, it is very grand, but at the same time, I feel it's obnoxious. So my question is, when does a collector say when? Like when does it ever? Because you keep going more bigger and bigger, and the price goes more and more. Where's the cutoff line where it's like, all right,
I'll be right back.
This is it.
I got to get in on this. 1 second.
Yeah, like you're saying, like when is it too much? When is collecting too much?
It's not. I get that, collect what you like, but at the same time too, you can't help but to feel like you're catering to the more luxurious, where it's like kind of like a Lexus versus a Ford type of deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Maybe it's just the craziness in my head, but I think of things like that. Like, when should a company say when? When does it get to be too much?
I think we're there now, to be honest. Like, to me, that Iron Man, I would have never guessed that would cost $2,200. That's like way too far into the price range of I feel like a lot of collectors, even the people that say they're Iron Man collectors, like I think they're even saying that's a little bit too much. I feel like that's like $1,500 at the most. But like I think we're in it right now, like with everything. Like
I know
Batman.
For years, I've been in this for years. Everyone kept saying, "Oh, I wish they made this bigger. I wish they made this bigger." And it's like, okay, we have 1/7 Bowen scale up to 1/6, 1/5. Oh, it's not big enough. I want it to be bigger. Okay, we'll give you quarter scale. It's still not big enough. And it's like, Coño, how much bigger do you want a piece to be? You know what I mean? It's like, when does it satisfy the collector nerd?
when it's like Galactus scale, like actual
Yeah.
Galactus
Yeah,
scale.
oh my god,
Um,
that'll be insane. They're building a
think
Galactus in space.
I think the problem is like like a lot of distributors know or companies know the bigger they make these pieces, the more they can charge for it. And we keep pushing the threshold as collectors with what we'll pay. So it's like if I'm in business and it's like, oh, you guys paid 3K for that, well, the next one's gonna be 5. And then you look around, oh man, they're paying 5K. And if you think about like kind of like our evolution, all of us as collectors, I don't speak for everyone, but I know when I first got in, they weren't nearly this high. And the first time I had to like come to terms with spending $1,000, I think I was hyperventilating. But then like
Yeah.
once you crack that point, then it's nothing to 1,400, 1,700. And now that we're hitting like that 2,400 mark, I
Listen, I
think
miss the
now,
days when I
yeah,
got a nice sideshow piece, and it was like
$400.
200,
Yeah.
200 and 250. This was like in the late 2000s. This is when it was great, and it was like, all right, and then yeah, same thing. They kept pushing the price up, and it's like, okay, they drew the line in the sand. How far am I gonna go? Like an idiot. It was like, okay, I'm gonna keep going inch by inch. But so eventually, I decided, okay, I gotta create rules for myself where it's like it can't be X amount because then it becomes a little insane. Well, at least for me, it does. So like, okay, it can't. For me, it's got to be at a certain height, regardless of the character. So even like, take for example, Gambit. Gambit's my favorite character. If they did a third scale or half scale, I would not. I'm not going to do it. There's just no way. I already have the best one, a quarter, but I'm happy at 1/6, and at the same time, the one rule I have, yeah, see, that's the thing everyone says. Quarter scale, I think, is like the perfect point.
Yeah.
So what happens when a third scale Gambit comes out and it's amazing and it has the representation of your favorite comic book page or X-Men scene or
And it
something
comes
like
to the
that?
price, and like Jose said, because I've always said for years, if anything costs more than my rent, to me, it's not worth getting, because now you're putting yourself in a financial bind. I mean, at
Yeah.
least for me. Well, I live in New York, so things are different and things are expensive. So I have to put tighter reins on myself versus other people.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
Yeah, you would, Steve. Steve does want more. He wants
That
all
is.
the bones.
That's why I freaking like went down like to 112 scale to get the the Street Fighter line, and I'm what's the word? I am satisfied with this. I'm not gonna say like if they could make all of them in quarter scale or 1/6 scale, like and the price like that would because even 1/6 scale is going up in price. It's just like when you add them all up together, it goes up like how much money did I just spend for the whole line? God damn.
So
That's
when I
what-
first started, I didn't even know what quarter scale. I didn't know what the scales were, and everything I had was like kind of like this size that I'm using for like the next giveaway, and this was perfect for me. Like I had never saw any other. I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
I had never saw any other scales of statue before, so this was perfect. Everything I had was kind of like in line with this, and then once I started seeing like bigger scales, I didn't care. Oh, I won't say I didn't care about this stuff anymore, but it was like you graduated from it. It's like
yeah.
it's not even on your radar. But I couldn't come to terms with, even then when they were just a couple $100s. I was like, man, that's a lot of money. That's amazing, but that's a lot of money. And now I would kill to go back for those prices. Those are like clearance, the places on fire prices now. But as long as we keep paying it, they're gonna keep pushing it up, the scale and the price.
Yeah. Like I don't know, Kennedy. Like I feel like a lot of people also do say they're what's the word? They were outpriced, or they're like they're not buying anymore just because the prices have gone up so much.
Yeah, and then you got people that buy it and then they wait a year and a half to get it. When they finally have it, that feeling is gone. So they sell it at a loss. So it's like the only thing I like that came out from that whole Maestro line, and I think I told you yesterday, I like that it's made to order up until a certain number. I think that might change the way how collectors buy, because you don't see edition sizes in the thousands anymore. You're seeing them in the hundreds.
Yeah, it's gonna create a lot of FOMO. I don't know, man. Like, is there like the Maestro piece? I'm considering because it speaks to me to where like I was considering like getting rid of a shelf and add them to the bottom, but then it just becomes.
But would you do the regular or the full?
I gotta
full
go full,
monthly?
man. I'll go full. It'll go well with everything I have, like all the bad guys, the villains. But like,
I could also see them doing a Thanos version like that, based on the comic Infinity Gauntlet storyline, where it's like you have him and then you have like a bunch of defeated heroes just laying all around him.
but Galacticus is next, you know. So you gotta imagine how big that's gonna be, and like, yeah.
So that means you might get a Galactus. Yeah, there you go. Okay, a new one. The Galactus. If that's the case, then they can't. I would think a regular version would be the Surfer, but in reality, if they do a deluxe, they would have to create every herald he's had.
That'd be cool. They could do it. I mean, they're doing it with the Maestro.
Like that'll be a nice touch, because then people will get Tarax and Nova, and Jose's favorite, the Fallen one. So
Yeah, see, they could do that easily. But like saying that, like we're talking about Maestro. Do you think XM Studios would go forward with doing a Galacticus just like they did Maestro, like creating a whole?
sitting on the
I think
throne.
so.
I've
You
never
think
seen
so?
Galactus on the throne.
If they sell out like with this Maestro, which I'm sure they will, I think Galactus is next, and I think for sure like a Thanos is not out of the question. And if they had the license, I would see a dark side. Because when you have these powerful characters that tons of people love and they're known for like defeating whole legions of superheroes, yeah. My bad, Jarhead. Galacticus.
Galactic. I can't even say it the right way anymore on the shelf
Yeah,
due to
XM
licensing.
Galactic.
So who knows when? Oh, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Oh, that's new to me. But Galactus would be way too big to produce. I don't think that's ever stopped XM Studios from pushing out any. XM Studios always.
Yeah,
push out.
their quarter scale might be 1-to-1, if not bigger.
Like think about like the Sentinel proximity pieces. I think like all you have to do is make the Galacticus huge compared to the pieces that he's collected from his nemesis, and I think it will work. Just like so, when I finally get that LBS Hulk in, it's third scale, but it's already huge. I'm putting it around quarter scale pieces, so it has that huge like world breaker.
Yeah.
So as long as he's way bigger in scale to everyone else or all the items he's collected from his enemies, I think it could work.
Or you could just buy a sideshow Galactus and buy a bunch of Bowens to put them around him. You know.
Yep.
That could be one way.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've run out of space. I could probably fit 2 or 3 more, but I've officially run out of space and
Buy a bigger house.
Buy a bigger house, yeah. Actually, I found the clip of how to pronounce it right, so here we go.
Comic book, don't bring it back.
Look at Brenton's like,
I'm pretty sure he got destroyed because his son,
the-
the other son, not Scar, he was riding a piece of it and he was fighting Galacticus, and Galacticus ate his planet.
Galacticus?
Yeah,
Hey.
Galacticus.
So let me ask you a question.
Galactus.
Galacticus, there you go.
How many
You
illegitimate?
could have let it go, Eddie.
Everybody's
You
gonna
could have let it go. Let him
go.
talk. Let him tell the story.
Everybody's gonna let it go, huh?
Yeah, we're
You
gonna let it
know
go.
what I meant. You know what I meant.
Isn't I
Galacticus.
refresh my my memory here? Wasn't
Love it.
Wow.
Love it.
I'm sorry, Jarhead. Buck is asking, you think an XM Galacticus will have a bombastic concept or something simple? I think bombastic. Like, if you were going to use that, like, after that success of Maestro. Well, we don't know if it's a success yet, but I feel like it's a big talker out there.
Well,
What do
if
you
you
guys
can't
think?
do Galactus, why don't you do some of the big other cosmic guys? Let's see a giant ball and make it Ego, the living planet. or Infinity or the Living Tribunal. That's
Oh
one of my
yeah,
favorite
that'd be cool.
Like I would for sure have gotten that Maestro, but it really comes down to space. Sometimes you got to be realistic and like you were saying, casual. Like, can I fit this in there? And what's funny is like somebody else was like the other day when I said I couldn't get something because there was no room. They was like, you'll make room, and I kept saying there's no room, there's no room. So the other day, 3 a.m, I'm in my man cave and I'm like, if I move this over to put a connector piece, instantly I know where I can put 4 more statues, and I think that's dangerous too.
Dude, it's like playing
Creative
Tetris.
and it's dangerous.
It'll come to you.
I've done that too, man. That's like
I started yesterday on my cabinet. I think I finished the top shelf, and I was able. So now the shelf underneath it looks half empty, and I'm like, "Ooh,
I can get some more pieces in there." Yeah,
exactly. I'm like, "Shit, I gotta fill it up before the new pieces arrive."
If my extra cost this much, then Galacticus would be some people's statue budget for 2 years.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But then it goes back to the people that mentioned they would sell like 2 or 3 pieces to get that statue, or maybe 4 or 5, depending. But I don't know, man. I don't think I would sell my pieces.
I'm different. I'm like, I would rather take the money and buy 4 or 5 pieces versus one giant piece, regardless of how awesome it is.
So when X-Men,
again, I like my collection to reflect my personality, not I got it because I like it looked cool. Like, no, my pieces kind of define like my personality as well as the characters that I enjoy. So I'd rather take that over a big proximity piece.
I agree with everything you're saying, because when the XM Storm first came out, or even at whatever point I was going to get her and she was like 3,000 or 3,500, instantly I was like, the Sideshow Storm is a good runner-up, and I can take whatever's left and buy like 5 other pieces with it, and that's exactly what I did. It's not even a competition. One piece or like 5 or 6 other pieces. I'd rather just go with completing a line or something like that than getting that one piece.
Yeah. We'll see, man. Like, I feel like the slowdown has helped us all like freaking consolidate everything, but also it's like gave us a better eye on our collection itself. Like, I'm glad I got what I wanted, but I've stopped for a little bit. A slowdown is probably like necessary too for a lot of collectors. I feel like a lot of collectors just buying a statue every week just to do an unboxing every week. So
the slowdown forced me to look at like my budget and like, because I had a spreadsheet. I got OCD. I spreadsheet everything, and I was sitting there looking at what I've been paying, and I was like, "There's no way!" Like, it was out of control.
My spreadsheet's right here.
I got a spreadsheet too.
No,
I got one spreadsheet for my Funko Pops. I got another one with the statues and busts. I have it highlighted whether they're autographed or not. It has everything.
Yeah. And that's good for when you go to insure your pieces. It's easier to say what you have and what the value is.
Yeah, man. So so I don't got anything else other than like that Queen Studio stuff. Like, I'm sure more news is gonna come out throughout the night. Like, since I think they're like a 14 hour time difference. But you guys got anything you guys want to bring up before we get out of here? It could be anything. I don't know. It could be anything.
I'm good. You got me by telling me how to record better, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. That's the best setting. In case you guys were wondering, best setting.
Thank you.
You got anything, Kennedy?
No, I think I said my piece for the night.
I was gonna ask you. We got to do an episode on, like, you mentioned it, like how to prepare for a Comic-Con. Like, whenever you're free this week, just let me know.
Yeah.
Could do it.
Biggie, you've been to shows, right?
Yes, sir. And I desperately need to know how to better prepare, because I don't think I'm doing it properly for sure.
No,
I could be more efficient.
Yeah, Kennedy has it on lock. Like, he showed me a couple of things. Like,
I already got pages of like everything I had to do for New York Comic Con. I just got to put it on a spreadsheet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like someone showed me draw out the floor plan. Like, make sure like you get the booth numbers.
The app is updated, so most of every vendors are still in the same place. Only certain people have been shuffled around. So, but I was talking to Steve about like okay, like what do you do to prepare for commissions, or like what is it that you bring to a show that'll help, that makes your life easier throughout the whole day, things like that. 'Cause there's some people that just oh yeah, show up with a book bag, and it's like, well,
because
I
they don't
invested
know.
in
So
yeah,
I think it's very helpful because I like my first time going, even trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, what am I paying for? And I'm like, okay, because it'll say like pay this for the autograph for this person, but I'm like, okay, is that my entry fee? And you know what I mean? It's confusing
yeah,
if it's your first time going. You don't know what to do, so you just show up with a book bag.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I saw this last year at New York Comic Con, and I thought it was worth the investment.
Oh, your chair.
And it's a stool.
Wow.
So instead of sitting on the floor, you're waiting in line. Invest in one of these, and then it collapses, nice and neat, and then you can hold it by the handle. You throw it in a bag and keep it moving.
Pretty dope.
See, bam.
That's on
And it's only
Amazon.
$25.
Yeah.
Okay, a little handle. I saw it. I was like, you know what? That's fucking genius.
And the case looks like the old, like what they used to carry the movie reels in, like the film.
Yeah.
Dope.
See, that'd be cool. I like taking water bottles, so like I'm a big
Yeah,
component
like I
of
got the
taking
water
bottles.
bottle with the straw and whatnot. And
Yeah.
I know Javits refitted all their water fountains with the machine to
The
refill water
automatic
bottles.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
beats paying the $5 for a bottle of water, man.
It's $8 now, man.
Man,
At
please.
least in San Diego, it was $8 for water.
There's no
But
way.
yeah, we'll pick a day, and Kennedy, whatever works best for you, just let me know.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good episode. But yeah, let me let everyone else go. October 1st, I'll see you guys here tomorrow or Tuesday. But Kennedy, Piggy, and D3, thanks for stepping in. Yeah, man. Have a great night, and happy Monday tomorrow, man. Take it easy tomorrow.
I
See you
guess.
guys. Peace.
Later, guys.